Here we go. Hi, it's Mike here.
And Persis.
We're at a place we went door knocking. It's a 1783 house. We were greeted by the nicest family. It was so funny because they're actually thanking us for coming and asking them. So yeah, we're going to be detecting this old farm and large fields back here, and the hope that we find some cool relics and maybe some coins and stuff. So
Wish us luck.
thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I have a signal right here. Solid 30. Repeats both ways, but not very deep, so I'm guessing just a Clyde quarter. There it is. Yep.
Well, so far right here in the front yard, I've pulled two 1972 dimes. This is a little bit, it's everything from 23 to 27. It's a Wheatie. Nope, just a copper memorial. Okay. Well, I have live dug several 23, 24, 25s. Multiples of them, and pulled out copper memorial pennies time and time again. And I just did not live dig this, and it's a Mercury. We are finally getting into older coins, so thank goodness. Just got to get a little farther away from the house, I guess. It's a 41. Same signal as all of the copper memorials I've live dug.
Oh, sure.
Did not live dig this one, but yeah, there we go.
Well, Persis and I, we spent a good 5 hours, maybe even 6, around the house, and literally found nothing old, which is really shocking. I would have suspected at least some old relic or even an old coin when it came out of there. She did find a Mercury, but, you know, the house being 1783, I would think there would be something there. But we didn't find anything, so we decided to come down to the fields, and after a couple deep aluminum pieces, I finally found more of a period piece. I mean, not that old, but not that good of a shape. But it was a solid 17. When I popped the plug, it went up to 19, and I could see a shield right there, and 1 cent kind of right there. So it is an Indian, very thin, and again very rough.
It's been very slow. So far I have found this thing right here, corner door jamb bracket for a tiny door or something, or a lock or something, and this piece of lead right here. I just had an 8, 9, 10 and pulled out the most interesting thing I've found so far, which is this right here. It was actually open, but I don't want it in my bag open, so I closed it. But it's one of those old school safety pin, giant safety pin things. So I'll take it, at least it's a relic.
Finally, a period piece. Was anywhere between 3 and 13, so I didn't think much of it. That was gonna be more aluminum. But way down there was this, and that is Tombac flat button. Finally.
So I just had a 7/8, and down here, a couple inches down, I just pulled this thing out. I think got some writing on it, so I'm gonna just try brushing it here. I may have to spray water on it. All right, so it says South Bend Super Duper. South Bend Super Duper. All right, I'm gonna spray water on it. Super Duper what? Tell me what's Super Duper. All right, well, I just Googled it, and it is a fish lure. The South Bend Super Duper is a fish lure. This must be a really old one because it says patent penned 'G. But that's what it is. It's a super old fish lure, which makes sense because I'm next to the pond.
This was a solid 10, 11 and not really sure what I'm looking at. If it's some type of buckle. It doesn't look broken here or here. And it was plated at some point too. Huh. If anybody knows, let me know.
I have been searching for this 21, and they're, what, 8, 9 inches deep. I just pulled out this. I'm not sure if it's a button or a coin, but it's a good size and it's something, and I'm so excited. So let's reveal here. Oh good, here comes Mike. Come on, is there a shank? Nope, there's no shank. It's not thick, it's thin. Here. I don't see any shankage.
Oh, there's a line.
Oh, that's good. I feel like there wants to be things here, but I'm going to let it dry, I guess, for a little while, and then we'll see what happens with it.
Looks like a half cent.
But, yeah.
So I think I have one of my favorite things to find right here. It's a solid 13. But I believe this is going to be a suspender clip. It is. Oh, good. At least it's like 1800s. Possibly into the early 1900s, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. This one's got some nice design on it. I like that it's got its teeth, so that is great. I will certainly take this. Love finding these.
So I just had a 10 signal, 2 bars down. I tried recording it and I'm not sure it worked, so I'm gonna try it again. But it's this guy right here, which I could tell as soon as I looked at it that it was a Tombac button. But yeah, this is what I've got. It's a beautiful Tombac button. A little chopped on the edges here. I feel like maybe there was some patterning there, but it isn't over here. This is smooth, so that doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, it's really smooth. So definitely a Tombac, and definitely old.
This was a very solid 1920, and dug down here and I see the end of, oh, maybe it's a, I thought maybe it was a skeleton key, but now I think it might be a, it's hollow there. Clock winder? Can't tell if it's round or not. Usually they'd be like hex or something to that effect. Yeah, I think it's a clock winder. That is cool. I haven't found one of those in a while.
I just had a 17 here and had no idea what I was looking for. And just pulled the plug and found, all right, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Excuse the pinpointer. This is my button. It's a nice convex button. There we go, yeah. Yeah, I think it might have had some pretty on it. Let me just try to thumb it. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep. There we go. Is that an eagle? Yeah, with some stuff on it. It's an eagle holding the two things going like this.
You got an eagle?
Nope.
He's holding the arrows.
Yeah, he's holding the arrows. I can tell that, but there's not a lot of other stuff on there. I mean, maybe there's a maker's mark on the back. I think there might be.
Look at how old this
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's not, you know, that's not 8th Civil War Scoville. That's prior to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Add a 16 to 19 signal here, and dug it up, and I see a button, and this looks exactly like the one Persis just dug.
Which makes sense because mine was a 17.
Was it?
Yeah.
This one's slightly better condition, I think.
Yeah. Oh wow, but it's the same button.
It is
that
exactly
is awesome.
the same.
Well, that's good. You get more deets than I did, so.
This is crazy.
Somebody was out here shooting their guns in their military coat.
In the military coat, yeah.
Absolutely.
Reliving the day.
Yep.
So you would definitely have to try to find a match to where these go to, because it's definitely military. All right, pair. Oh, there's writing on the back.
You should be able to date it from the writing on the back.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm not going to touch it, but I'll clean it at home.
So I had this beautiful high tone, and I did this gorgeous live dig, but it didn't work. And I flipped the plug. Mike came over. We were hanging out here, and I moved a teeny bit of dirt, And this is what was in the hole. Oh, I'm so bummed. And we've been recording, you know, I thought we were recording, but we were not. And this beautiful large cent came out of the ground. The Matron says 1 cent on this side, clear as a bell, United States of America. And that right there says 1825. So it's an 1825 large cent. It's in fabulous condition. Oh, I even binged it with my shovel right there. But it's here, big as life. So we're very excited. Woohoo!
It's definitely been a while since I pulled one of these out of the ground. I mean, I knew it was iron, but there's the owner said one of their relatives lost a gun out here, so we've been kind of looking for big iron signals. But I got an ox shoe, nice big one. Some nails still left in it. Always a good sign, because this dates your field a bit. That was pretty deep, so I'm guessing it's a old 1800s shoe. Plus it's so corroded.
It just started raining, so I apologize if you get any raindrops on you and you can't see what I'm doing. So I have a beautiful 19 right here. Not a lot of change happening. 3 bars down. Oh, and it stopped raining again. It's craziness. Please don't be another clad penny. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. What are you? What are you? Oops. You an Indian? You're fat and you say 1 cent. Alright, well, it doesn't have a shield. It just has a divot. Alright, so it has 1 cent on this side, but it doesn't have a shield. It has whatever that weirdness is up there. And I don't know. Okay, so you think it is an Indian?
I do believe it's probably an Indian, because it would probably be fatter if it was a flying eagle.
I mean, it was a straight 19.
That's probably the bottom of the shield.
Absolutely no variation at all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I
don't blame you, because it does look kind of
this side's
there,
great, and then the other side's just nonsense.
I have a 19 right here, pretty solid. But only 2 bars, up to 3, but let's see what this is. Oh, there it is. I'm not sure. Is it a buckle clip? Seems like it comes apart, so it looks like it's full of dirt, but it's got a hole there. Huh. Almost like a lighter, maybe? But that doesn't make sense, because that would be sealed. I don't know. Yeah, no idea. It's got a hole there.
Oh, yeah, that definitely looks like a lighter.
But why would it have the seamed side there? You know what I mean?
Maybe there was a lighter holder?
It's interesting, yeah.
So we are done. We are exhausted. It's so hot. And we were headed to the car and swing in, and I had a 26 and up to 30. I've been digging all these rocks out, and this just came out of the hole, which is not what I was expecting. But this is what came out of the hole. So, yeah. I'm going to end the day with an unexpected ring, which is so not in our list of things we were thinking we were going to find here.
That's silver.
It's silver.
I'll be damned. How crazy is that?
It's got a really nice pattern on it. Check it out.
I saw that. Yeah. Silver. Way to go. Wow.
Go figure.
We're just going to go jump in the water and cool off, and she's swinging, and I'm sitting here for like 10 minutes watching her dig one little rock out at a time. Just kidding. It's pretty old. Congrats.
Well, there you go. Woohoo.
This place, like, you know, for an old place, we're about to give up several times. It's just not like it's been hunted before. But keeps popping out these little surprises. Welcome to the wrap-up of a 1783 home, which is supposedly the oldest home in town, and owned by some very nice people who were very kind to let us dig in the yard and field. Here's some large, chunky iron, including an axe head and a wrench. A plate of smalls, including a whole bunch of bullet casings and bullets, aluminum, a bunch of lead, some small iron, and brass and copper. Did get an ox shoe, these fairly new hedge trimmers, and a toy car. What I believe is a bridle rosette, but I've never seen them hollowed out like that. A couple large safety pins, I believe they like for horse blankets. This small lock plate for a door or something to that effect. A wristwatch frame, a couple small pieces, a zipper, and maybe a sequin. Not really sure if that's some type of buckle. We do have some debuckles, some various buttons, including a few flap buttons and a few Tombac. One with a ornate design on the back of it, but flat on the front. And two eagle buttons, which I believe are made in London, England. A suspender buckle, and this is pretty cool. Not sure if it's part of a buckle or not, but it's got 3 hearts on it. And it kind of like folds over, so not really sure what that might be. This fishing lure from, I believe it's from the 50s, and it's a South Bend Super Duper. Got a watch winder, and probably one of my favorite finds there was this U.S.Navy permanent match and Flint striker. Clad coins, we got quarters, dimes, a couple nickels, and a bunch of pennies. 6 wheat pennies, a couple Indian head cents in really rough shape. This unknown copper, can kind of make out a bust there, but I'm not sure what it is. Possibly a British half cent of some sort. A 1827 or 1825 Matron head, very cool. And a 1941 Mercury dime. And at the end of the hunt, before we were heading out to go jump in the lake, Persis found a silver ring. And some very nice fancy around the side. Well, I hope you enjoyed our hunt there. We'll be going back. There's plenty more land to cover. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.